Oh, that was my foot. Ah, shit. Thought I was slick there. 43 miles an hour into my foot. Nice. Nice. I'm getting ready to run my HBX 299-7A. This thing has been an absolute ripper, a fun truck for $150. I think it's up to $165 now. You really can't go wrong with it. Last time out here on 3S, it hit 46 miles an hour, but that was with a 3S battery. It did not fit in the car. Since then, I have modified the car and the battery now fits in here. Check out my previous video on this truck, link in the video description, to see how I made a larger 3S battery fit in here. And since it's larger, everything else being equal, it's gonna be faster. So we'll start off with those speed runs, but then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to range test the HBX transmitter. I was running into some range issues last time I was speed testing it. At the furthest end of my runs, things would get a little sketchy, a little squirrely. So I'm gonna see how far the range is. HBX claims 330 feet or 100 meters is the range of this. And we'll see, is that true? Is it actually getting that kind of range? Even, you know, for just bashing around, the range is plenty. But when you're doing speed runs, I wish it had a little bit more. All my other transmitters can do, say 700 plus feet, but we'll see what this one actually does. I'm gonna measure it off here in just a minute. Stay tuned. Okay, I have the GPS zeroed out and it's reading. Go this way. Start. All right. I have it on the wrong setting, but hopefully I can get to where it needs to be. Let's see that. 45.2. So not quite my best speed. It is cold out here. It's about 40 degrees. So it's hoping for a little better than that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and range test it. The distance is cleared out and we're gonna get to the nearest 100th of a mile. And I lost connection, so I'm gonna lift the transmitter up and try to get the car to come back around. Just thinking about it. So this is the absolute maximum range. 0.16 divided by 2, so that's 0.08. A tenth of a mile is about 500 feet. So 100th of a mile is 50 feet. 50 feet times 8 is about 400 feet. So that actually went further than it's claimed, 330 feet and beyond. So not bad, but it gets a little squirrely, probably past 330 feet, somewhere around there. So yeah, that's a fair claim. It's a little short for speed runs. Beyond 45 miles an hour, it would definitely be an issue, and I'd have to run a different receiver in here and transmitter to be safe, but not bad. That's actually further than I expected, about 400 feet. All right, I've lost connection. Those headlights really help this thing. Can't see a damn thing down there. It's darker than it looks right now. On the camera, it doesn't show just how dark it really is.
the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want.
Oh, that was my foot. Ah, shit. Thought I was slick there. 43 miles an hour into my foot. Nice. Gosh darn it. I did it with my Bandit before. Granted, that hurt a hell of a lot more when I hit it with the Bandit, but that did not feel nice. God, that was dumb. Oh, shoot. I hit the top of my foot. I actually started to jump, but not quite high enough. Okay, now I'm just gonna have a little fun with the car. Alright, that's it. You know, I was just thinking, this is a good chance to test out my new battery setup here. I did quite a bit of flipping around. Looks like I lost my body pins, unfortunately. Probably never find those again. So let's take a look in here and see how the battery's holding up. There we go. Okay. It looks like it held up all right. And my little foam stopper I put in here kept it from sliding too far forward. So we did all right. Well, I gotta say, the headlight on here really helped me out running it when it's dark. I wish it had a taillight because I was struggling when I was driving the truck away from myself. But maybe I'll, do that as a modification for the future, is just put a little LED back here. A small one would have been sufficient, but digging the headlights for sure. So 45 miles an hour, not bad. I did pre-warm this LiPo. I may have actually warmed it a little more than ideal. I'm not quite sure. But 45 to 46 miles an hour is a great top speed. That's the claimed top speed. However, you're probably not going to get there with a smaller 3S LiPo. I did test this in a previous video. I tested 4 different 3S LiPos in it. And when I say in it, not all of them actually fit in the truck. I did have to modify it to fit the bigger ones. Before, I was actually taping the battery on top of the chassis here. So not ideal, especially when you're bashing and stuff. But yeah, the Eurogenics hit between 40 and 42 miles an hour, depending on the speed run that I've done in the past. And this one's running 45 to 46 miles an hour. So a nice increase. And all I did was relocate the ESC. I moved it from over here and I put it over here and I ground out the battery box. Again, a link to that video is in the video description. Well, that's all I have for now, guys. Next video for this truck, I'm gonna put a much faster 3650 sized motor that's 5400 kV, my X-Team motor that recently brought my vintage truck over 60 miles an hour. I'm also going to swap out this 45 amp ESC and probably run a Hobby Wing 120 amp ESC to handle the extra power of the motor. And I'm hoping to get this truck up to maybe around 60 miles an hour, but we'll see what it actually does in a future video. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.